Hey guys, it's been a while. It's been almost like a month, but I've been super behind on videos, and I I finally saw the Lego Movie 2 yesterday, and I'm here to review it. But I have all my MCU, and I just have a ton of videos coming out this week because it's school break, and yeah, just be prepared. But with that said, the animation in this movie, I know it's not animation, but the CGI, or whatever they used to make this, it just looked incredible. And it looked just like stop motion, even though it wasn't. Every single brick that moved in this movie was amazing. Like, this movie was beautiful. Like, it looked so good. Alright, let's start off with Chris Pratt as Emmett and Rex. Um, we didn't know that Emmett was actually Rex the entire time, but I kind of knew that was coming. Not really, but I'll explain it more later. But Chris Pratt did such an amazing job as Emmett. I think he did even better in this movie than the first one. But also with his new role as Rex, I didn't even know it was him until the credits. So yeah, he just did an outstanding job this time. And Elizabeth Banks just blew me away as Wildstyle or Lucy or whatever. But I'd make the argument that this is kind of her movie, because I feel like she was more in the spotlight than Emmett was, and she made the decision to like stop him from making or like destroying that pyramid thing. But he did anyway. But um, I just I really liked her character in this movie. We got to see a little more of her than in the first movie, and I liked that a lot. And Will Arnett was awesome as Batman. I feel he got put on the back burner in this movie. He wasn't featured as much, and he didn't have a big role. But I did like how they made the connection of the Lego Batman movie to this, and they brought back Alfred and everything. I wish that we could have seen like Robin or Batgirl, because that'd been kind of cool. Because I really like the Lego Batman movie. Um, but yeah, he was, besides that whole wedding thing, he was really not in this movie. But Will Arnett did a good job with what he was given. And the same thing with Benny too. He was barely in this movie. He had like a millisecond of him talking about his spaceship. Like, I wish they could give him something new, cuz we barely like see him in this movie. Like, I forgot he was even there. And we also got introduced to this character, and I forgot what her name is, but when I saw the first trailer for this, I thought she was gonna be the main villain. And then when I watched it, I was like, oh, the Queen's gonna be the villain. And then Rex was the villain. It confused me, but the girl who played her did a good job, and I kind of liked how, I, I don't know, I liked her introduction in this movie, like how they introduced new characters. She was definitely my favorite new character. And there was also the Queen that was made by Emmett. That confused me too. The whole twist was super weird, but I I thought she was gonna be the villain in this movie, but it turns out she wasn't, and she wasn't really mind controlling everyone, even though they had glitter all over them. And I don't know, but the lady who voiced her did an amazing job. Um, yeah. And another character that was on the back burner, really far back burner, was Unikitty. Now, she was like probably one of my favorite characters in the first one, and she had like that whole world and everything. But in this movie, she had nothing. Nothing. She was just there. She didn't do anything. She was nothing. She's annoying, and she's really annoying in this movie, and I didn't really like her. But then the whole twist with Rex that he was actually Emmett and he's the main villain, I really hated that twist so much. I It's like they took one twist and added 16 to it. Like, you can't just take, oh, Rex is actually the main villain. He's actually Emmett from the future. Like, it's it's so confusing, and it was so hard for me to understand, and I really hated that twist. But I did like how it started off right where the first one ended with like the Duplo things. That was cool. No, I don't have any pictures of the real life scenes, but the real life scenes in this movie were really good, and there was a lot more than the first one. We got to see I like how they had the same kid do it again, but like 5 years later, he was older. We got to meet the sister and the mom, so that was kind of cool. Just seeing how this entire story was made by them, and I I really enjoyed those scenes, and they were really funny. Where like the mom steps on the Legos. That was funny, but yeah. So yeah, that's my review. I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was horrible. Not a horrible sequel. An okay sequel. We got to see new characters, but some things were the same as the first one. But yeah, pretty good sequel.